Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing another original cocktail. I get asked a lot where my inspiration comes from for making new cocktails, what cocktails my favorite, yada yada. I grew up really poor in the South in the United States. Um, my parents weren't very good cooks. I didn't grow up in Italy with my mom or grandma hand making pasta, or in France with my mother making wild boar pate. I grew up drinking Mountain Dew, eating Cocoa Puffs and Frosted Flakes, and what I consider kind of garbage boy food. And I'll tell anyone who asks, I'm a huge garbage boy. I love Mountain Dew, I love Cocoa Puffs. So I got to thinking one day, I was like, how can I incorporate Cocoa Puffs into a cocktail? So then that got the ball rolling about like, okay, so what's the best part of Cocoa Puffs? And the best part of Cocoa Puffs, and really any cereal in general, is the milk underneath. So that became the basis of the cocktail that we decided to call the Breakfast of Champions. So it's a very simple cocktail to make. Cognac, bourbon, a little bit of hoodoo. Hoodoo's a chicory liqueur. It gives it this really kind of nutty, almost rich feeling. It rounds the edges out of everything. And then we take Cocoa Puffs and we soak them in milk for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, we strain the milk, and that actually goes into the cocktail. So let's go ahead and get started with the cocktail. To start, it's half an ounce of simple syrup, 3/4 of an ounce of bourbon. We're using Four Roses. I like Four Roses. Just make sure whatever you're using doesn't have a ton of malted barley in it. I think malted barley doesn't play nice in the in this particular cocktail. 3/4 of an ounce of cognac. Use whatever you want. This is what we use in our speed rack. It's good. It's relatively inexpensive. And then 1/4 ounce of hoodoo. Like I said, hoodoo is a chicory liqueur. It's made in Mississippi. Really good stuff. And then 2 ounces of our Cocoa Puff milk. And you can see by the color of this milk, we soaked that for a long time. So, in terms of ingredients that go in the drink, that's it. Strain it, and if you shake it right, you'll get this nice milk head on top of it. So this is kind of loosely based on, like a milk punch. And when I was thinking about how I wanted to garnish the drink, right? Traditionally on a milk punch, you'll see some grated nutmeg and what have you. And I debated doing that, and then I was like, wait, I have Cocoa Puffs. Why wouldn't I garnish the drink with Cocoa Puffs? So take and make a nice little triangle on one side, and then on the other side, take and we just grate one Cocoa Puff. And the idea there, it gives it a little bit of texture, a little bit of body. Let's give it a taste. I mean, it smells like my childhood, which I think is a good thing or bad thing, depending on how you look at it. Tastes like my childhood too, except for I didn't drink when I was a kid. So it's a super fantastic drink. It's really popular here. It's something fun. It's something that kind of shows who I am as a person, as opposed to, I didn't grow up fancy, so this is kind of what I appreciate and what I enjoy. So if you guys have any questions about the drink, leave them in the comments. If you like the video, give us a big thumbs up, and please do subscribe. Cheers.